Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be on YouTube, and I know I've waited so long to do this, but I'm finally here. And I actually did the Instagram Fix My Makeup challenge. I know it's been so long. I posted the stories back in November, and yeah, I really wanted to film it properly and post it on YouTube instead of Instagram stories, so that's why it took me a little longer to film. And I'm so excited, so excited with how the look turned out. I love it. So if you're interested in how this happened, then keep on watching. So for this challenge, I asked you guys to pick my makeup through Instagram stories. So now let's see the results and let's do my makeup. So I didn't put a poll for primer because at the time I only had one, which was the Benefit Professional. But now I have another one that's from Idun Minerals. It's actually a really good primer. But the only problem is that it doesn't actually get out the product very easily, as you can see. 7 hours and a half later. Excuse my face. See? It's just really horrible to get product out, and it comes out in a grey form, but it's actually good. The primer doesn't smell very nice, but they are actually based on minerals and they don't have chemicals and perfumes in them, so maybe that's why it doesn't smell very nice. So now for foundation, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter in shade 3. So I'm trying for the first time the foundation brush from the James Charles and Morphe brush set. It's the M439. So let's see if it actually works. It's actually not bad. Oh wow. There are no streaks. It does look a little full coverage, a little more coverage than I like. And I barely took, by the way. Look how much there is left on my hand. So it's actually distributing them very well. This is the face of the signature blender, the new one, the new texture. The white blender, I removed the excess water. I'm just gonna tap in all the foundation left that's sitting on my skin. After tapping it in with the beauty blender, it looks so much nicer. So I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape, and 75% of you actually voted for the Shape Tape when it was versus the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. So I'm actually going to use this Eden Stripping Brush. I love it. I've been loving it lately for blending concealer in. And of course, at the end, I will blend all of it together using my Face FD sponge, because it will give it a way more flawless finish. So 66% of you voted that you wanted cream contour, which is what I'm gonna do. Now for cream contour, I'm using this NYX Wonder Stick in the shade, I think as 04. Yes, in the shade 04. And I'm just gonna spend the next 45 minutes blending my contour, and I'll be right back. Okay, so halfway through filming I got really hot, so I changed my shirt. Okay, so in my stories I asked you guys if you'd rather I use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake or the Cover FX Loose Powder to bake and set my face, and you guys chose the Huda Beauty, of course. I'm in shade Pound Cake. Setting my eyelid as well as the under eye area, of course the T-zone. So basically I just set everywhere I added concealer. We're almost done with the face. I still have to bronze, blush and highlight. So for bronzer, you guys chose the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette out of so many options. So I'm just using my Morphe E4, and I like to take all three shades together at the same time. So the cool thing about this brush is that it blends the product so well, and it just gives you this sharp cheekbone that you wouldn't have in with any other brush. And with the Morphe E62, I'm just going to contour my nose. I'm taking this shade from this palette and just very lightly contour my nose. So now that we have a bronzed and contoured face, we're gonna go to blush, and you guys voted for the Samoa Blush, this one, and it's actually been my favorite blush so far. So on the apples of the cheek. You guys requested for two types of highlights on top of each other. The first one was the Fenty Beauty highlighter stick, and it won over the Catrice highlighter drops by like barely. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my finger and, you know, just take the product off of it. Can you see the glow? So now that I'm done with my stick highlighter, what I'm going to do is actually put my powder highlighter on top, but to make it look more wet and glowy instead of just like, you know, reflective, I'm going to set my face with my favorite setting spray, which is the All Nighter from Urban Decay. Yes, I'm a little extra like that. Basically what I do is I tap all the setting spray into my face so that everything looks so blended and, you know, together and not sitting on top of my face. And I take my highlighter, well, this one is a very strong one, so you have to really be careful, and I like to highlight. Ooh, this is like my favorite. This one and the Amrezy one are like my favorite. So you see, it gives it a wet look instead of like just highlighter. So with a small pencil brush, I'm just taking the same highlighter, same shade, just mixing this one and this one a little bit, and I'm just going to highlight my nose. So for eyeshadow, I actually put so many eyeshadow palette choices, and somehow we ended up choosing the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. So many people wanted something colorful, all of you mostly, but I had two categories of colors, which were pink and like pinky, you know, hues and undertones, and others wanted blues and greens and purples. So I'm very confused. I think I'm gonna use like these four colors somewhere, because I've already done two pink looks for October, so just to, you know, do something different this time. I already have primed eyelids, and now I'm just taking my M441 blending brush, putting the shade in my crease. Now I'm taking a darker shade, which is this one, and I'm just placing them in my crease and my outer corner, and I'm smoking it out. And now I'm gonna mix these two and just place them as, you know, tight as I can in my crease and my outer corner. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this royal blue shade all over my lid, and then on top I'm going to put this teal shade just in the beginning, so it looks like kind of gradient. So I'm doing something very easy and still colorful for you guys to be able to recreate and redo this look without, you know, being a professional makeup artist, which I am not. Such a pretty shade. And I'm just going to place it all over my lid. And before I jump to the other eye and actually blend this, I'm just going to add the teal shade in the front. Actually, I'm just going to put it all over because I love the combination. Oh wow. It's just giving it a very pretty, you know, glow. Wow. So I'm going to do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. On a M431, which is a small pencil brush, I'm just going to take the shade mostly, with a little bit of this shade, and just put it under my eye for it to smoke it out. Just a little bit on the sides. So in my waterline, you all asked for a black eye pencil. I'm just going to use this Provoc in shade 90 Limo Service, which is a black, and it's a really good black, by the way. So I'm just gonna put it on my waterline. And I'm just going to put mascara, lashes, and I'll be right back. You all asked for the Samra Lashes that you can find on Field 22. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I added the lashes, lipstick, and the inner corner glow off camera because the camera died. So I used this Stila liquid eyeshadow in the shade Kitten to highlight my inner eye. And then the Samra Lashes as I already told you. And the last item I used is this Face of D liquid lipstick in the shade Sean. This is my go-to favorite lipstick. I can't live without it. And you guys, out of so many lipsticks, honestly, between I think minimum of 25 lipstick options, you guys chose the Face of D. I just wanted to say thank you so much to every single person who voted and took the time to actually help me with this challenge. I love the way this makeup looks. Please help. Okay, how pretty. I love it. I love it so much. I can't. So yeah, I hope I see you in my next video, and thank you for being here. Bye!